Hello everyone and welcome to Call of Duty Ghosts. So it isn't Battlefield today as I promised, but I bought this game yesterday. Why? I don't know yet. I just don't know. I've hated Black Ops 2. I thought that Modern Warfare 2 was quite alright, but it's just Call of Duty. I always buy it. It's just something strange about the game that attracts me. Mostly I just like it for the first week, and then I hate it. But I decided to pick it up. But now it's your question probably: is it worth $60? Um, Worth mentioning if I've bought this on PS3, and if I cross it over to my PS4, that will cost me only €10. So that's actually why I bought it already, because I definitely was going to buy it on my PS4, because the graphics on PS4 are quite a lot better. But I will break the graphics down in a few minutes. So the question for you guys is: do you want to buy this game? And I'm going to try to answer that as good as I can. I'm giving you the positives so far, the negatives so far. So this is basically a first impression, because the game changes a lot in the first week. People are going to get to understand the classes and the guns and which guns are the best, and that's usually the point that things start to get OP. So that's why I'm doing this first impression. Probably in a week time, on the same day, I will do my full review. But first, the graphics are actually terrible. The graphics on PS3 are very, very bad, and that's something that I was expecting, because the PS3 is running on this. Is running on his last week, so I was expecting very bad graphics, and I got very bad graphics. I mean, Call of Duty has never been the most graphic performance games out there. I mean, Battlefield definitely looks a lot better, and I want to say this. Don't start a fanboy war. Neither of them. I love both franchises. I love both of them in their own way, and I don't want you guys to start just ripping each other apart about which game is better. In my opinion, they're very different, and you shouldn't compare them. I made a video on that actually, I think 3 or 4 months ago, so maybe you should take a look at that. So what was I saying? The graphics, yeah, they are very bad, and I was expecting that. It's the PS3. I mean, I've played Battlefield 4 now for a week on PC, and if you come from that, it's very, very, very a big contrast. But beside the graphics, how does the game feel? It definitely feels like another Modern Warfare. It's now another series. It definitely feels like a Call of Duty game, of course, with the graphics. They are very similar to the other ones. So it definitely feels like a Call of Duty game, which I'm very happy about. But the thing that they got right this time is, I think the weapon balancing is pretty good. I've never experienced a weapon that was very overpowered. I mean, my weapon is very good. I use mostly the Honey Badger, and it's a very good weapon, but I get killed quite a lot with it. So it there's not like one specific weapon that I know out of from my head that is overpowered. But like I said, it's the first week, so we'll have to check that back in a week. So the weapons feel very balanced. They feel there are a lot of weapons. I think there are like 8 assaults, 4 light machine guns. There are quite a lot of weapons, not as much as in Battlefield, but still, for Call of Duty, the weapon choice is average. But there are a lot of perks this year, and that's mainly because they redesigned the perk system, and they kind of used the pick 10 system from Black Ops, but your primary weapon doesn't count anymore, so you have 10 points for your secondary, your lethal grenade, your lethal and your tactical grenades, and then you have the perks. The perks, I think there are like 35 perks, so there are quite a lot of perks, and every one is actually good. So the thing is, the better perks actually cost more points. So by example, if you have you can pull your gun back up fast after sprinting. That's like 1 point, but if you use quick draw, which lets you aim faster down sights, that's actually costs 3 points. So it's very very good balanced, and that's very good. So I do play with a lot of perks, mostly I never use a secondary. No, I use grenade. So I use a lot of perks, and I think you can really, if you're smart about things, you can really make a good combination that really fits your playstyle. Which is it's very challenging. It's refreshing sometimes, because sometimes you have some new classes that you can try, and that freshens up the game quite a lot. And also now you have like 10 squad mates. So the thing is, you have actually like 10 prestiges. So every little squad member is a prestige. So if you level your first one to 60, you probably have to unlock the second one to get back to 60. So it's like you actually prestige like 10 times with every single, not with every single, but you prestige like 10 times in total by just leveling up all your squad members to level 60. So that's also a bit of a difference, but actually in practice that doesn't really change all that much. It does change a lot in squads, which is something new. I'm not going to play it that much, because I'm not that kind of guy who likes to play against bots, but I can understand that people like to play it. Also, you have now squad points. So previously you unlock things by leveling up. Now you can just unlock things by using your squad points, which you get not that much. So it's quite difficult to really get a lot of squad points, but it is challenging, and it freshens up the game quite a lot. So I think it's a good thing that they did that, but I still like you still like leveling up more than be able to buy things. Also, the maps, they're very large actually in this Call of Duty. Yeah, stupid mistake by me. They're very large in this Call of Duty, which sucks, and not sucks, but I do like the small maps in this game, which in my opinion they are a lot better, because you really get the Call of Duty feel on these maps than just having to run around and never find someone in like 5 minutes, which is really annoying if you're playing Call of Duty. But I came from Battlefield, so I didn't really have that. I kind of feel like that the maps were too big, but I know some people did have that feel, and that's why I say to you. So would I recommend this game? If you're buying this on this generation, no. I would not recommend it. The graphics are not that good, and also the maps are too big. You don't have ground war, because the thingy, the PlayStation can't handle that. Also the Xbox don't. So I would not buy this on this generation of consoles, because I think it's a waste of 60 bucks. Then you better buy Black Ops 2, because if you have seen the graphics on PS4, they will look quite a lot better. Not quite a lot, they look a lot better, and that's why I wouldn't buy this on this generation. But on the next generation, I would advise you to buy it. But like I said, you have to be a Call of Duty fan, because otherwise, not a fanboy, a fan. I didn't say a fanboy. Because it's a very different game. It's just Call of Duty. If you don't like Call of Duty, then don't just buy it, because don't buy it, because it's another Call of Duty, and they are pretty similar every year. So that's my final opinion. So if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like rating. I will try to get my Battlefield video done for tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. And I hope I see you again then. Bye.